Hey guys, Ryan Earnhardt here from CreativeSoundLab.tv. Today we're going to be comparing the sound of 4 different tremolos from classic tube amps. Let's check it out. The tremolo is one of those things that I really cherish. I believe it's created by the shared 12AX7, like half the tube actually creates the tremolo from biasing. So I'm not an amp tech, but this tremolo is actually created from vacuum tubes. It just blows my mind how these things work. So they each have a different character, almost a shape to them. Some of them kind of like push, pull. Some kind of have like a circular wave to them. One of my favorites is the Gibson Scout. We're going to be hearing that today. We're also going to be comparing the Brown Princeton versus a black Princeton Reverb. So brown versus black. And of course, the Gretsch 6156 also is a really cool tone too. So first up, let's start out with the weird one, the Gibson Scout, one of my favorite amps. This is just a really cool tremolo. Now, the Gretsch 6156. Also a really cool sound. Little backstory is that my buddy Flint owns this amp, and we have a special tube that we can swap out. And the tube is almost, I don't know if it's just about to die or it's just really weak, but it actually makes it a really shallow tremolo. And then we can switch out the tube to something else, and then it's its full range, full depth. So really cool, just something as simple as changing out a tube. This obviously didn't have the intensity adjustment, but that's really reserved for the black and the brown Princetons. Let's check out the brown Princetons because it came first in history. Let's check it out. Great tone. Let's go on to the black. These amps can really take it fast if you need that sort of thing for that more of a surf thing, not necessarily like that Mondo sort of sound. This is real amp tremolo, and it's great. Now, one thing that I did notice is that a lot of these sounds, they are a bit faster than something you can get in pedals. So my friend Tyler Powell, he has a really cool pedal that you can lock in 2 different speeds of the tremolo, and it goes actually much slower than what these can go. So there is an advantage to pedals here because you have a little bit more options. You can have 2 different speeds. You can just quickly go one to the other. But it's really cool. It's a really cool character to get it from the amp. a really cool concept just to compare the tremolos. I know these Gibson, like the Gibson Scout, the Gibson, I think Falcon, and some other models have some amazing tremolos. Like they're just really, really nice, and they sound different than the other tremolos from like Fender and other amps. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. What are some of your favorite tremolos? Maybe you like to use a pedal, maybe you like to use an amp, but I'd love to get your input. I'll be hanging out in the comments below.